Okay, welcome. Good afternoon. We'll start, maybe your is the evening there. So we'll start our lesson today. What we learn up to now, let's we'll recap first, then we'll move forward.
Okay.
And anything you remember what we learned during our last lesson?
Uh, what is we have in our previous lessons we have seen what is marketing management
Yes, well
and
done.
and what is difference between marketing and selling. And we have seen that marketing is more like pulling a customers, and selling is the main objective of selling was to sell the products.
Which is
And
more
but
pushing.
yes, and selling is basically the part of marketing as well.
Mm.
And selling is basically transferring a product or services to a buyer regardless of the needs. And
Mm.
we have seen that marketing basically came into being when the need is there.
Okay, good.
And we have seen the vision and mission
Mm.
and the marketing planning processes as well. And in our second lecture, we have seen segmentation, and we have seen what is branding, and we have seen the value chain and the VIRO model,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and
good. Yes.
we have also seen Potter's five forces. In segmentation, we have seen that it can be segmented into different segments, like it can be divided into geographical and demographical and psychographical and behavior. And geographical, it can be classified like it's more related to geography, like a country or any specific region uh, or any city like that.
Yes, good.
And demographic is basically it's uh, it's about personality or no, it's really about the age factors involved in it,
Mm.
the occupation of that particular person is involved, the which social class he is in, and what religion he is in, what nationality or what religion he has. And
It's well done because demography is all based on the individual or the population characteristics. Those are, it could be age, it could be, yes, gender.
yes,
So those
and
sort of things, upper class, social classes within a society, education levels we discuss as well.
exactly. And behavioral, it was about mm, the attitude of the buyers or the customers. It can be customized. Yeah, it can be customized on different factors like uh, the loyalty. Some customers really prefer uh, the loyalty status as well, and the
Mm.
benefits. And we have seen about the SWOT analysis, the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And we have seen that the strengths and weaknesses are related to the internal, internally, and the opportunities and threats are more external based.
Good.
And we have seen the benchmarking as well. Benchmarking is comparing one thing with uh, another. Like if um, if someone have executed a similar project previously, and
Mm.
the benchmarking says that you can benchmark that project, and you can take some examples from that, and there are some specific set rules of that specific project, so you can take some useful information from them, from that also. So benchmarking is really important in marketing aspects as well.
Brilliant. Okay, that's fine. Yes, we cover all these points. We discuss about what is strategies, type of Porter, five forces. We discuss about Virgo model. We discuss value chain. We discuss about resource-based view.
Yes.
It's about micro and macroeconomics. What's of the pest and pestle analysis, internal and external environment. So today we are moving toward next learning outcome, which is so next LO3, which is learning outcome 3, the assessment criteria 3, understand the role of customer behavior in a marketing strategy. So we need to look around the customer behavior. So now we are moving with behavior thing.
Mm-hmm.
There are plenty of theories when you look around behavior, psychology of the people. It's separate degrees on it, really to learn about the so graphic sort of, the behavior, and we'll go through. So today we are moving towards and we'll discuss marketing research, why research is important and why is it crucial to learn about the customer behaviors and data collection methods, what those are, how we can collect the data. Then we'll go through some behavior models within our lesson as well. Those are quite crucial to learn. We'll try to cover some theories, but we'll try to add in the remaining during our next lesson as well. Sometimes we're going backward to just a bit reflect. We can add more models and theories because so many things we can. Uh, Business to business, B2B marketing, business to consumer marketing. So behavior could be different when we are looking at organization, business to business marketing and business to consumer marketing could be totally different. So then principle of relationship marketing, how we can make a relationship, why relationship tension or relationship management is important. And we'll go through some models today and we'll go through few models during our next lesson to address as well because there are so many things under this learning outcome. LO4 we learn most of the things we covered, which we'll try to be a bit recap. LO5, which we'll go through when we'll go through LO5, LO4. So there are good, 4 or 5 weeks need to be. So we are on the third week now. So we'll move forward. Okay. Omar, if any question, ask me. So I'll go through next. We already discussed about marketing mix, 4 P's, product, price, promotion. We already learned about marketing mix, all these. What is meant by price? I put the slide separate for you as well. We already discussed about product, why we need to be and can launch product. We already discussed about 7 P's and we discussed about the 4 C's concept, customer value, cost, manipulation, and convenience. These are the 7 P's we already discussed. And we discussed different pricing strategies or techniques we could use in a business. Skimming, we discuss about high price, where we can say, we'll charge high price. If we have a very high brand, value brand, we could charge the high price. If we'll low price, high quality product, what the customer customer will perceive, we are delivering the low quality product. So that's why we need to make sure we are to be quite, deliver and charge the right price for the right product at the right time for the right price. So penetration is mean low price. The price then could be increased when we launch a new product by maybe initially we charge low price to attract consumer or the customer to come and buy our product, and then later on we can pick, we can increase the prices. Competitive prices, what the competitor charge, we look at what the competitor, if they drop we'll drop, if they increase we'll increase. So that is called price war. We have always, in a business, so we need to be focused on this and we can focus on the competitive prices as well. Loss leader, sometimes we selling product lower than the cost, like Chinese company, they used to sell in a European company, European area. So then the cost, what will happen will be a few years loss. What we'll do, we'll kick it out to other companies because they can't compete it. And what we'll do then we'll increase our prices. So we can be a time being, but that's illegal to do so because that's a call. We have a legislation is called dumping anti-dumping rule. Dumping mean you can't sell it less than the cost. There are the anti-dumping rules, those protect under the WTO World Trade Organization legislation. So we need to be look around those when we do the loss leader because that's illegal to do so. Then sometime is called Psychological prices, that could be impact on the consumer behavior as well. 39.99. Lot of people, even is a 1 pence less, even we not ask it, even we pay 1 rupees less or 1 penny less, but it could be huge impact. People say, oh no, I paid it 39.99, even I'm not saying the 40 pound I paid. So that's a psychological price of the consumer. Price we can charge for the same product, different, like for children, like in a could be child price could be different than adult. Even the seat is a seat. Some price it could be we can charge on the base of the cost plus pricing. So that's we need to look around as well. Cost plus whatever the cost me, I can add it in margin at it, or we call markup. Markup is based on the cost price. It costs me 100, I'll charge 120. So it mean whatever costs me, I'll charge 20% extra, and that's called cost plus pricing. Umar, any question?
No, sir.
Strategic pricing, which is the price is set to the position and exclusive product or the brand, which is more in the long term will desirable for the consumer and generate demand or demonstrate on the value. So that could be focus on the pricing. Mix is different promotional techniques we can use it, and we can make different different strategies for action planning. So we can look around the objective of promotion or advertising could be inform. We're doing advertising to inform people that we are selling these products, or we are saying persuade them, come on, is the last chance to buy it. So that's the persuasion. The price we drop 70% is a persuade them they will buy. I remind them we are still in a business, we are still doing it, and we are happy to offer you this product or will deliver you. Under this promotion mix, advertising, public relations, sale promotion, personal selling, and direct marketing, it's called all come under the promotional mix. So advertising is a form of communication in a business organization used to inform, persuade, or remind, which is normally we use for the business. I'm just going through a bit, usage of the promotional activities, its product depending on the marketing strategies and the budget. Above the line and below the line. Above the line, paid communication in the independent media, advertising, like advertising is itself is above the line. We deliver message across the board. All audience will listen our message. But below the line, when we are sending in mail on individual person's name or email we are sending, that's called below the line. So direct mailing. So that's below
So,
the line, above the line.
sir, the below the line promotion is target oriented. It's as a specific target.
Yes, which is you're absolutely right. Which we use the segment and we write them. You are entitled to be this sort of discount. Not everyone is entitled. So that's a below the line
Okay.
to the target audience. Okay, next we looking promotion mix like we discussed, to increase sales, attract new customer, encourage loyalty, encourage trial, or they create awareness, inform, remind customer, reassure, new customer, change attitudes of the customer, create image of the product, or position a product. So all we normally do in a business. So these are all the promotions, and we called a promotional mix. So selling, telesales, segment, teleconferences we do. We use one technique is called ATHE principle. Whenever we discussing with something, first thing is need to be get the attention. If we don't have attention, we're not going to create an interest. So first thing, attention. How we can get it attention? Awareness and knowledge. If they have a knowledge and they are aware, so we'll get the attention of them from customer. Second, we could create a interest in it, liking and the preferences. So if we are making a segmenting our product, then of course, then they become a desire. When they have us, then it's become a desire. Then we can take action, we can sell them actual product and they will buy it. That's the process is called ATHE principle: attention, interest, desire, and action. So which is quite good to be. So first of all, our target not to sell it, our target to get the attention, and then we convey our message. They will interest will generate, and it's become a their desire to buy it, and then we can take action, we can sell it. Any question, Umar?
So far, so good, sir.
Okay, great. So next, analysis the marketplace. We can look around, identify the target market, set promotional objective, develop promotional budget. So we can develop promotional budget, how much money we required or we are going to be spent on particular promotion. Choose promotional mix. We can spend it on different uh, on different tasks and different promotions. So advertising, we discuss about every advertising, the promotion mix has own advantages and disadvantages. We're not going detail, but it's a good to read, Umar. Yes.
Yes, no problem.
So please, in your own time, try to be. These are the differences. Personal selling sometimes is good, but it's a costly process. Sale promotion, short-term price reduction. Normally, the short public relation help to be develop a relationship. Direct marketing message can be customized and prepared quickly and can be facilitated, but there are the weaknesses. But next, we are looking now. It's called research. Different types of research. So, so I think so. You maybe did in the research in the past. Research we can do two ways, two types of. One we will call primary research. One we call secondary research. What is the difference between them?
Primary research involves like uh, from start to the end, and secondary is the part of that research in which there can be different findings in that primary research.
Okay.
Yes.
So primary research is first-hand information. Secondary research is the research which we normally do the second-hand information that's already published information,
Yes.
like a magazine and those sort of things. We can use it. So then we're looking primary research involve finding out the new first-hand information, and this is called the primary data. The method of primary research could be questionnaire, focus group, and observation. Umar, you maybe learn about qualitative and quantitative research. What is the difference between?
And the qualitative research is basically about finding the quality of that specific product, and
Hmm?
quantitative research is about finding the quantity of that product. One is
Yes,
about the quality, and other is about the quantity.
brilliant. One is a numerical, one is a information. So we call primary, qualitative and quantitative research. So which we'll go through. Okay, Umar. Next is a primary research. It have the benefit is a direct relevant to the business. Up to date data obtained we can, and the competitors don't have a access, the finding. Drawback is time consuming if we not properly structured. It could be very expensive. You go and ask the question. Result may be mislead the sample size. So you learn about the sampling. What is meant by sample?
Sampling is dividing a particular object into different portions. It's like fragmentation.
Well done. It's just like a segment checking, like, the company offer free samples. It's to check, the response of the individual as well. So sample is a total population. We can pick it, different basis. It could be random sampling. It could be probability and non-probability sampling. So probability we learn about the equal chance of occurrence, and non-probability we can make a quota system or the convenience sample, which we will go through. Secondary research. What is meant by secondary research?
It involves gathering existing from like which have already been published, and which uh, we can we can use it as a benchmark information.
Good. So secondary research is the research involved the gathering the existing information. It could be a market report, trade journal, the government statistic or National Office of Statistic in the UK. They publish a lot of information about the UK economy, about the UK's industries, about the UK market. So that's a government statistic. We have a Ministry of Commerce. So those, publish the information. Sales and customer record, those all, could be internally record as well as externally we can get some information. So these are called secondary research at the second hand information. Okay. Next we're looking technology and marketing. Technology play a significant role in the marketing. Technology help us to make the decision. Technology synergies. Umar, what is meant by synergies?
Uh, Synergy to it's synergy. Uh, I don't have that word in specifically
No
about
problem.
synergy.
Umar, is a synergy mean collectiveness.
Yes, yes, yes.
So synergy. So like in maths, we say 2 plus 2 makes 4, but in management, we'll say 2 plus 2 makes 5. How will make 5? Because when we're working collectively, we could reduce our cost and get more output. So we are making the customer, we can use the technology to building the customer relationship, and we can use it effectively, and we can listen customer regularly, and that will ultimately increase the productivity. So in management, to create a surplus, yes, you use less resource. So as a team, when we're working in a team as synergies together, yes, for the common goal and the purpose, so we can create extra output. So that's why we use in management 2 plus 2 makes 5, not 4. Any question?
No, sir.
So marketing capabilities, customer experience, organization efficiency, competitive positioning, all these technology will help us to be achieved. So technology decision in marketing, different technology decision we can make. Marketing, resource management, e-commerce platform, number of decision we can make on the based on technology. So technology could be quite useful to obtain the information and make different databases. We can use it like CRM, customer relationship management, different software, which will promise you will go through some point these some software. So this is a quite good video to watch. Is all about the technology, how the technology we could use it, and how the companies are using technologies towards to improving productivity in our organization. So we'll watch a bit. It's 2 minutes.
Actually, sir, I cannot hear the sound.
Sorry.
I cannot hear the sound.
Oh, you can't hear. Because I think so. I'm not using external mic. Can you see it?
Yeah, I am able to see it.
Gotcha. Okay, no problem, Omar. What you can do, you can copy this link and you can listen later on.
Yeah,
That's not an issue.
yeah, sure, I can do it myself.
So that's all about Umar is technology and use of technology in a marketing. Okay, just copy this link. We can go through. Then next Umar, technology how could impact, and that's quite good as well. It's quite good link which you can read this link and you can read a bit and watch it. Not been copied properly in the second link. So this is a one chapter of the book, which is technology. So it's quite good to look around the technology, impact of technology on marketing, the key points, yes. Impact on organization, impact on as a so different CRM system, customer relationship management, how we can use it like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, yes. So all these, emailing, events and tactics by the platform, we can use it to improve, our relationship with customer as well. Technology, we could use it effectively. Okay, so please go through this link as well in your own time, Umar. So if any
Okay.
question, so we'll go through this quiz later on. Let's, Umar, move to next. We are going to discuss about, Umar, decision making, and we're looking about the, so our learning outcome, which is doing three, which is all about the customer. First is about the research, okay, and the second is the consumer behavior, and the third we are going to discuss about some models. So that's all, Umar, one I'll give you because you're quite good in these things. So if you do a bit, research about before next lesson, it's called research onion model, please.
Okay.
Onion model. Okay.
Sure.
Research. That will give you a lot of, if in future your research onion model, if
Okay.
I think so, if I'm right, sender. Huh?
Okay.
As you write in Google, it will come, and please go through, like an onion, we have so many layers in it. So when we do research, we need to look around many layers.
Okay.
Okay. So it's quite good. That's I'm giving you time to do. Just read about, huh? So I'll discuss
Okay.
with you during next lesson. Okay. Individual decision making. No two individual are alike, are different in the attitude, perception, image, and motivation, have an important influence. Whether we are looking in a travel decision, it's important to note the attitude is depend upon the individual perception of the world. Maybe we'll say, no, all this world is a corrupt. Then maybe we'll say, no, hang in a minute, it's not all world corrupt. Is, there are the people, those are true, and they have a quite, sincere. It look around the attitudes of the people. It could be perception, the mental impression of, say, a destination or the travel companies. It could different perception about the people have a different, might be different people have a different perception about Saudi Arabia, but the people those living there, they have a different perception than other. Yes, so we need to look around. We need to understand the perception. If nobody never travel it, just hearing it is may could be a totally different perception. So travel motivator. When we're looking in a hospitality industry, explain people want to travel. So they have a different motive behind, So those we need to be assess it, and we need to design or deliver the product that meet their needs and wants. Image or the set or the belief or the ideas or the impression relating to the product or the destination or about the organization, about the managers. Yes. Normally impression about English managers normally is quite good managers, because the culturally they try to involve the workers. So we need to look around, the productivity could be different. So we need to understand these about the perception. What is why is important? It is important for the tourism managers or various other managers to research and understand the way which the travel tourism consumer make, or in any other industry, need to understand what, on the what basis the consumer make the decision. Like in some country, the people make the decision purely on the price. Some country maybe decision people make on the based on the quality of the product. So we need to be betterly understand it to develop it our perception, and of course we can understand betterly. Okay, influence our consumer behavior. What are the influences those will change the behavior of the consumer? Are the social economics in economic factor? If the people are poor, if they economically not well off, so that could be a very different. Then the reference group, which reference, which society the company man keeps, so we need to look around. Cultural difference could be cultural influence, joint family system, individual family, and those influence could be, that's huge, so motivation could be energizer, personality, attitudes, learning, and the perception of the, so this is called the consumer as a decision market. maker. So consumer can make the decision on the basis of all these. As a social economics, by looking the reference group where they belong to, or the cultural influence, or the family where they belong to as a family. So all these we need to look around. Further, we can read the forces of the motivation that lead to the tourists to decide the visit and attraction to go on a holidays. For suppose factors of demand, how these will affect role and the decision making process, important the role the family members and determinants of the demand. In a organization we need to understand these points, to be make effective decision. Umar, any question?
No, sir. It's okay.
Okay, next is called motivation. Different people have a different motivation. Some maybe have a money motive, some have a non, it's called monetary or non-monetary motive. Some call intrinsic, extrinsic values. Those, motivate individual. These are all the motivational factors. Those we need to be look around. Approach it to motivation. Maslow. Have you learned ever Maslow hierarchy of needs in your courses previous?
No, I have never.
Okay, that's very popular either in a teaching or various other industries. Maslow is quite, is called humanist, and he gave the theories, and then are various other Mel talk. talk so we need to look around. When we looking the this physical, psychological need, physical needs, it means basic needs. We need to look around. So the people, if their basic needs not fulfilled, they not move to the next need. People not about bother about the security if they don't have a food. If they have a food, then they want security as well. When they have a security, when they have basic needs fulfilled and they have a safety, then the needs will come. The belongingness and love. People love each other or not. Then we move to the next level, stream in the respect. If the people don't fulfill, I mean, they are hunger, what they, somebody respect them or not, the men bothered they are about, their basic needs should be fulfilled. But the human being want the esteem and the self-respect as well. So then, and we have all these four needs met, then we can say self-actualization, people, personal fulfillment. So their all needs are met. So as a manager, when we are making the decision, we need to identify what's our needs they have, and we'll try to meet. Like, we have a water coolers there. Yes, we can provide them, we can give them break, they can do. It's a by law as well, but as an individual we need to look around the basic need. Safety. So in at workplace we need to look around, provide the safety environment, gloves and those sort of. Then we need to be put them in a group, where the people respect each other and work to the mutual goals and the mutual objective which we're supposed to achieve. Stream, the managers and the junior staff respect each other. That could be leads to the high productivity. Is it make sense, Umar?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then plug model that's gave by Stanley. So this model is all about, we need to look around the centric type. This is derived from the psyche or the self-centered, where individual centers thought or the concern on the small problem areas of the life. So we can look around the psychographic centered approach. These are the individual tends to be conservative in their travel pattern. Could be when we're looking in terms of the travel industry. Allocentric type of derives from the root. Allo means, varied in the form. It could be varied in the form. The individual or the adventures or the motivated travel could be different. Like, individual travel, commercial travel, or the tourist, they have a different motive behind. So we can look around these there. What are the purpose? They are typologies. The word typologies roles can be designed to classify the tourist in terms of their role in. According to Kaufman and Kohan, who is need to look around, the approaches are based upon the motivation, family influence, also important. So these, according to, we need to be focused. So according to this model, we need to look around the organized mass tourist, low on the adventures. He or she is anxious to maintain is our environmental bubble on the trip, because they just want to be purchase a ready-made package tour of, this is all about. I added few examples from tourism industry, so it's good to read. Yes. So when the tourists, operate and on what basis, this model is just, based on and what their motive are. If is yes, is it a commercial tourist, is the which age group they. So we need to look around the behavior of the people. Then various other they explain, why the people travel internationally and what are the purpose behind. According to WTO, the image as follows: the artificial imitations of the apparent of the form of the object. We can look around, identify they want. Maybe art and design could be one of the reason they want to be on different destinations. The conceptions are held by the individual and the collective about the of the destination. Some say, no, no, they're always, when you do go in when vanilla, it could be different. Yes. When you go in Rome, it could be different. Yes. People have a perception about the cities. Need to look around these as well to make. Decision is made on the take holiday. This is all about the travel and tourism industry. We'll try, other industries how we can make the decision. So it's quite good. The stages of the decision making. First, we need to look around the needs, then recognition of the needs, we need to recognize the need. Level of involvement, we need to look around how much. Identification of various alternative, why we making decision. According to one great scholar, Neil Robin, one of the feminists, he said about we have unlimited wants, we have limited resources. To make, we need to be best alternative. We have a money for the limited resources, but we need to find which option is best for us in term of the money, in term of the cost, in term of output return. So we need to make a decision. So people make the decision of the choices. So we need to look around evaluation of various alternatives. We need to look around. People always look in term of the time, in term of the cost, in term of the security, in term of other needs. Purchase action, then the people make the decision and purchase, and the post purchase behavior. Yes. So we need to look around the post purchase behavior as well of the consumer. So then again, these model, limited problem solving model, LPS model, are applicable to the repeat purchases, low level of the consumer involvement. There could be or extended problem, EPS model, which is applied to the, at this level we don't need to be, but you can do a bit research, is good to be, because it's level 7 qualification. Course is a behavior, stimulus response theories and theories. So people behavior is developed, on the various factors. It could be cultural, it could be past events. So which will try to be, I'll try to embed, few more theory during next lesson. Umar, any question?
No, sir.
Okay. So I'm not sure. Did we quiz last time?
We have last time we didn't, but the first lecture we have was.
Okay, let's will go through, Umar, this, the quiz is all about the marketing mix and the behavior is the 7 P's which we learn about. So we'll go through this quiz together. Okay, so let's try. So Umar, is a 7P model we learn about in under the marketing mix.
Okay.
One of the element is extended. First were 4 P's: product, price, promotion, and place. Then the 3 P's added is become a 7P model. So which one you think is the only the element extended mix impact directly on the value of the revenue of the company, which are, or which mix, could be huge impact.
Price?
Price.
Yes.
Well done, correct, good. Next, Umar, we're looking which of these marketing activities would be included in physical part of the retailer marketing mix. Physical: installation of new store layout, agreeing offer product range, the new supplier, implementation of dynamic pricing, or the launch of the social media campaign.
Uh, Either it's installation of a new layout, a new store layout. or the fourth one.
Well done, correct, good. Okay, a key implication of the business extended marketing mix, extended process, price, processes, physical, and those, so we need to look around. So which one do you think? Product become less important, element of the mix need to be worked even closer, or the price no longer as important as a promotion, or the service businesses can now use the marketing mix.
Uh, Pricing is no longer as important as promotion.
No, don't worry, this will go through. A business whose customer experience unacceptable waiting time would be advised to improve which element of extended marketing? Unacceptable waiting time.
Uh-huh.
They have to improve processes, or they have to improve place, or the price, or the physical.
And the processes.
Well done, Umar. Correct. Good. Next, what these stages need to be completed before an effective extended marketing mix can be implemented? Analysis, evaluation, and decision, price, promotion, and product, segmentation, or planning, research, and objective. Three stages need to be complete before effective extended marketing mix. Extended marketing mix is next, yes, which are the seven P's we.
Segmentation, targeting, and positioning.
Well done, correct, good, great. So next is three elements that are added to the four P's comprise the extended marketing mix are
I have to the three. I have to select one or three.
no one.
Yes. Production people.
I can't take it. Okay, people. Yes, correct. Then next, leading chain of the budget hotel implemented the new back office system to make booking more efficient. Which part of the extended marketing this maintain links to? Back office, is it linked to price, processes, product, or promotion?
It's linked to
It's more efficient.
yes, process, product, and promotion. Process.
Product, when we
Uh,
have a back office to process things.
yes, the process.
Process. We'll try. Well done, correct. Yes. The process of considering 7P together form a cohesive marketing strategy is called marketing analysis, marketing budget, marketing decision making, or marketing planning.
Marketing planning.
Okay. Which of the following statements support a business emphasizing the people a part of the 7Ps? Is the important of the people. The reputation of your brand rests in the hand of your staff. The mass personalization no make every market is niche market, and without a product, there is a no business. The market is becoming increasingly price sensitive. Which one you think? Which emphasis on the people?
The second option, mass personalization, now makes every market niche.
How much should be first one because we're looking the people staff here. Okay, a business offering the superior level of after sales support. The customer emphasizing which part of the extended marketing? Don't worry.
Okay, the business offerings superior level of after sales.
The price.
Mm-hmm. Proceed. People.
People. Yes, well done. Good, Umar. 80%. Great. So that's where we went wrong. Yes, element of marketing mix need to be even closer together. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what a key implication of the business extended is all elements work closer. So yes, well done. That was correct. Correct. Yes, the reputation, because we're looking the people part of 7Ps. Yes, your staff need to be brand rest
Yes,
in the hand of. Okay, well done. Great. So that's all, Umar, today. So to about behavior, we learn about type of research. So Umar, how many types of research? Data collection, primary and secondary. What is the difference between them?
Primary and is the primary research is about the findings, is about the new findings, and secondary is about the research which is already been placed and which is already done by some other organizations.
Okay. And yes, we discuss about behaviors as well. So which is we'll go through further during next lesson as well. Maslow hierarchy of needs. So you need to look around, and we discuss about a few different theories which we'll go through further during our next lesson. And please just go through these slides as well.
Okay.
But inshallah, I'll see you during next lesson, and we'll discuss further, and then we'll move. I'll send you these handouts as well. So
Okay.
if any question, anything, so
Uh,
I'll.
can you just send me? When are you going to send me this handouts today?
Yes, I'll send you today.